found him.
What's wrong this time?
You won't stop! When I see anybody, I'll go over there.
Trespasser may have fled. I'll do a sweep.
If you're not careful, they'll get you and drop you. Moving on.
Well done. Now get out of there so we can take a look at what you've got.
Okay, moving on. This is ridiculous. I just wanted to talk to you.
Investigating disturbance.
Watch out! Shots fired! Explosion incoming! Clear! Heading out! Come on!
Not here. Call off the search.
Just as I thought. Take a listen to this.
You find the drugs cache?
It was right where you said. Aren't we lucky?
Told you not to worry. We've got that acid over a barrel. The goods will always be where they need to be.
That's a piss-poor attempt at coded language, isn't it? It seems I was wrong. The woman we're after isn't being hunted by Albion. She's planting evidence for them.
We should have a talk with her. Bagley, make a meeting happen.
mean, that's like top-level football have become, but it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. And remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness, find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley. You know the answer to everything.
Hey, Bugley, how many seashells does
No
she
movement
sell
during
by
the scan.
seashore?
Something wrong here? What's happening? Stop! No! No! No!
Stop resisting. Shut up. Get down. Yeah, that 1066 was not disregard.
By Clan Kelly every time I go to the shop, or take the bus, or sit on a bench, or look at a tree, or point at a bird, or think about snooker, or get out of bed.
Andy, do not worry about Clan Kelly.
Why not, Bugley? They terrify me to my very core.
Because, Andy, we are all just dust in the wind of history.
That's nice perspective, Bugley. Let's never lose sight of that.
Hey, Bugley, how do you put a secret hideout in your basement without alerting your naft children and their tracking devices?
Please hold still, Alice, while I report you to the authorities.
Bugley, will things ever get better?
Yes, Andy. The heat death of the universe is only 5 billion years away now.
Oh, so nice to have something to look forward to. That's all from The Bug today. Keep it real, Bug fans. Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage, but that's way better.
Coming up today on the...
Oh, no trouble, eh? Too fucking bad. This is Clank.
Yeah. What you want?
I know you're planting evidence for Albion. Explain yourself.
The thing is, I'm not acting of my own free will. Albion's got dirt pon me. I don't do their shady work, I'm done.
What if DedSec cleaned that dirt up for you?
Right. Someone's gonna bust into Albion and wipe all their data. If someone did that for me, well, I'd owe them my life. But that's just dreaming.
Let's offer our unique brand of assistance, which could be useful.
Albion stores sensitive data like this on air-gapped servers, so zeroing those hard drives will solve her problem and put an end to this whole evidence planting scheme.
That should do. Send the coordinates to my optic.
Why wouldn't you be when you've got a mind as
amazing as Sky? Why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Sky Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible assistance to humanity as a whole. Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Sky Larson once?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media or anything.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible, and she was one of these people that just had an amazing presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people that I've ever met.
I'm not sure you're being too objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some ways. I think she believes that becoming Data is preferable to being human. She's one of these people who's extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around her and make it a better place for us to live in.
If you say so.
Every year, more than 80,000 construction workers in England suffer from a work-related injury.
This is a secure Albion facility, so you can access the blackmail material they have on our friend by hacking the on-site servers. You can access the blackmail material Albion has on our friend from this server.
activated. Eyes open, weapons ready.
Global British Broadcasting. Britain's first. Shit! They're gone! Call command!
I want that drone inspected. Lock it down.
I want the person responsible for this found.
Megan, stop! Spread out and stay in contact.
Check your doors and corners. Clear. Let's move on. Eyes peeled. They're here.
There's no sign of them. Send a description with the report.
Consider my mind blown.
Security's onto you. They're sending some goons your way.
It never gets easier to see that.
Unfortunately, that piece of your heart isn't the only thing that died. Anyway, you're up. We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
I'm counting on you.
Can access the blackmail material Albion has on our friend from this server. They've noticed you. Security's on their way.
Time to detonate!
Why has it gone quiet, Bagley? What's happened?
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Due to high criminal activity, restrict all travel unless absolutely necessary.
You're not allowed. Please make your way out of here.
Privatize the corporation. Today, the GBB is a shadow of its former self. It's become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national media has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing was to keep you in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. And because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulative techniques around behavioral economics, things that would just keep you scrolling or keep you listening or keep you looking for more information. The second is that that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in, and it kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all.
And that is the perfect environment for
by saying, no, they didn't. And of course, no one wants to spread that story. No one wants to hear that story. They want to hear the sensationalism. They want to hear how people were victims of violence when in fact they weren't. Or they were victims of insurgent forces when in fact they weren't.
The news isn't neutral, it's a battleground. Here's media researcher and academic Alfie.
The media has, of course, been perhaps the key way in which governments have controlled and influenced their populations. So, totalitarian countries have typically used huge mainstream media outlets to sell one kind of news, one kind of biased news to its population. Of course, the media has always played a key role in methods of state control. I think what's happening now is perhaps even more concerning, where previously, in pre-crisis Britain, we had perhaps more diverse voices in the media, but now with the GBB,
Suspects
really
reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
And therefore only getting one truth.
Received.
So people
Moving
end
in
up with
hostile
a very
direction.
biased and controlled idea of the reality and the world that we're actually living in. There was, of
Anyone
course,
have
many
visual?
concerns
Anyone?
and many problems, but in a way there were some positive things that, like, not all information was coming from one place, and so you'd have kind of far-right media outlets developing and then left-wing media outlets developing to combat those, and then kind of challenge the main
wanted list.
newspapers,
Over.
TV stations, radios, and make sure people were questioning the validity and truth of the information they were receiving. So whilst there was the digital afforded more fake information, it also makes us suspicious and skeptical of information. It makes us question information. Kinds of truths that were being told, whereas now I think you're seeing a return to a more traditional and older pre-digital sense, actually, of people just trusting what they're told, and that's why we have to be here with radio stations like this to challenge those conceptions. Most citizens feel pretty hopeless, I think, and unable to fight back against huge mainstream corporations that think.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
It's you against me now. All right.
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days, you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Brill.
It's still looking.
You brute!
Oi, let's fuck them up! Freeze!
the way to apprehend the suspect.
Engaging target.
Silent, Bagley. I don't like what that could mean.
Operative KIA. Apologies. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Haven't these gone out of fashion yet?
Putting the spider out of commission. Ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I don't recognize your face. Piece of idiot.
Milo. Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
Brilliant.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Have a blessed life.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You seem to know an awful lot about him.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
Dealing with construction. Don't give in to terrorism. Show what British might have made.
The Albion is here to protect you. Help us.
Be necessary. In the meantime, I'm happy to be safe.
Is that the new height?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Get this muck out of my inbox.
So can you tell me a bit more about how Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer.
Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance.
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is asked to
You know that.
That's a fair point. I believe he is.
They're down boots before coming in. I haven't got enough to do. Dealing with construction.
Say what you want about them, they're doing their job, right? The Met was doing nothing. At least Albion's got...